Good afternoon, folks, and happy Sunday. It's going to be day 27 down here working at the ranch today. Got a little bit of a late start. Anyway, I think the game plan is to I'm going to knock out all these braces in here. I'm going to start putting up the last pieces of sheet metal here on this side of the wall. And I've got 2 corners I need to put on there. And then I've got to try to figure out how to get these 16-foot pieces up there on the roof. I may give that a try today. It's probably going to be a really short day. I got to get groceries. I'm out of Lucky Charms and coffee. That's like a double no-no. So I'm going to work a few hours out here. I'm going to try to get the rest of the walls up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that there's a couple pieces I did not get ordered for the side here on the roof, on the top for both sides. And then I'm not positive. I'll have to call them tomorrow and see what they say, but pretty sure these are supposed to be 12-foot pieces and they're 10-foot pieces. So when I was looking at that yesterday, I was like, that doesn't seem like it's long enough to get across there, but probably going to have to put together a game plan over the next couple days on how to get the roof on and make sure I gather up all the materials I need to go ahead and get it up there and keep it from leaking. And you know, again, this is first time I'm kind of going on doing a project like this on my own without a little bit of guidance. My uncle gave me a kind of a crash course, but he's kind of hoping I can learn how to do this stuff on my own. So a little bit of tough love, if you will. But I'm going to try to figure it out as we go along here. But for right now, I'm going to start knocking this bracing down and try to get the rest of the sheet metal up on the walls, get the corners on, and then maybe work on another couple little projects before I get out of here. But I think day 27 is going to be a pretty short day. It's Sunday. My vacation starts tomorrow, so you know, I'm going to have a little bit of downtime and put together a plan to get out here and do some sort of a camp out or definitely another relaxing at the ranch at some point in time. So anyway, here we go, day 27. Ooh-wee. All right, take a break for a minute. I gotta cut this last piece of metal that I have. All I have is some hand shears, so it's giving me a fight. I'd let you watch, but it's a little bit embarrassing to watch, so I'm gonna try to get it cut, get this last little piece in there, and then I'm gonna start working on the corners and we'll see what happens from there. I've already been here couple hours, so I feel like I still have maybe a couple hours worth of stuff to do. We'll see what happens. Here we go. This thing right here is whooping my butt. I'm telling you right now. I must have not got the right kind of shears. I'm not sure. They cut really good one way. The other way they don't cut very good. So it's like I'm clipping 3 inches at a time, 4 inches at a time, and then having to cut off the other piece so I can get back in and cut another 3 or 4 inches at a time. I'm sure there's a 1000% easier way to do it. I went and looked for like an electrical sheet metal cutter yesterday, and they didn't have any in stock. As a matter of fact, it was like August 7th or something like that before anything would be in stock. So I basically grabbed some hand clippers, and all I can say is I'm glad this piece that I'm cutting, it's gonna be hidden behind the corner, because it is ugly and I'm not doing a very good job at all. This is probably like the 3rd time in my whole entire life I've ever had to cut sheet metal, so I'm learning as I go. But I am dripping sweat. I probably drank about 6 waters, but I'm gonna try to cut this. I'm gonna try to put it up, probably take like a 15-20 minute break, and then see if I can get the corners up, and then that's probably gonna be it for me today. Here we go. Well, that edge is not pretty at all, but it should get covered up by the corner piece. I'm gonna start putting this corner piece on here in the back. Then I gotta cut a couple 2x4s to go ahead and get the ones in the front finished up. But I'm gonna try to do that. Day 27. Day I'd probably like to forget. I won't lie, I massacred that corner right there. I didn't realize until I got about 4 screws in it that I had it lined up not properly. But all the walls and the corners are up. She ain't perfect by any means, but I think she'll do the trick. I still got to do some game planning about the roof. Have to figure out what all I still need to get to finish it up. But I'd like to say a couple days away, but at this point it might be a couple of weeks away. I don't know. I need it to cool down. I'm really ready for some of that fall weather to start moving in, because my clothes are soaking wet. If you can see my jeans, the only dry spot is down there at the bottom. I don't think my shirt's dry at all. It started to rain a little bit and I was like, come on with it, come on with the rain. But that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. I need to go get me about 4 gallons of Powerade, and I gotta go get some coffee and some Lucky Charms. But there she is, folks. She's coming along. Won't be too long, and I'll be able to sit under there when it rains, and even sit under there to get some shade. I appreciate y'all watching. Day 27 was a rough one, but we got some stuff done, and we'll put a game plan together for day 28. Here we go.